And welcome in today's Trade Idea section inside of Blockrevision channel. This is a series inside of which I'm talking about fundamentally and also technically the best stocks, cryptos, commodities, precious metals to trade right now. So I'm talking about fundamental and technical analysis, so I'll stay tuned for another dose of interesting news. And in today's episode, we'll be focusing on a cryptocurrency accessible on Binance, that is ELROND Network, that is so much hyped of recent. Just look at this chart, what percentage of gain it just went through. So ELROND Network is a scalable, fast, secure blockchain platform for distributed apps, enterprise use cases, and a new internet economy. So we can find on ELROND.com website that there are more and more use cases for this kind of solution. There are also enterprise use cases and also some solutions for internet economy. So that's everything that is very interesting as of how we look at it on the surface. Beyond this, ELROND is based on secure proof of stake consensus mechanism. We can stake some ELRONDs as well. And looking a bit further, ELROND has recently been even chosen the first carbon negative European blockchain that is leading a new wave of sustainable innovation in line with the European climate policy, as we might have found at the 5th of August at marketbusinessinsider.com. So on a comparison to other blockchains, we can find that ELROND has been a quite huge competitor to Cardano, Ethereum 2.0, and also Polkadot. So ELROND has been found as a very strong unit inside of this juxtaposition, and dApps of ELROND can process over plus 10k transactions per second with low block times around 5 seconds. This table has been prepared on first quarter of 2021, so some of the details may be not updated right now, but it gives you just an outlook on how strong ELROND among its much bigger competitors is right now. And what we can find inside of this ranking in scalability row, we can find that lots of this data that has been introduced is just as need to be confirmed as a TBC abbreviation means. So on the Cardano network, that is possibly 1 million transactions per second, but it's something that hasn't been confirmed as of now. Now look at other chains. On Polkadot, we have announced just 1,000 transactions per second. However, ELROND is reaching even up to 15,000 and 260,000 transactions per second on testnet. That's mind-blowing. And besides this, ELROND Network is looking to onboard 1 billion users, according to the CEO in an interview given in February 2021, showing its aim to be the transactional preferred blockchain for everyone. Recently, ELROND has boasted with its collaboration with Crust Network that is about to deliver decentralized cloud encrypt, replicate, and access data over IPFS everywhere. So it's a very strong partnership found by many analysts, and also ELROND Network has been found as in its interest of Morningstar Ventures investment that has been attracted by its chain with 15 million bucks. It's not maybe very high. However, it means that some of the venture capitals are getting more and more interested in this asset. Instead of other data, and if you'd like to get deeper inside of what's behind the fundamentals of ELROND, we can find that we've seen a surge in social interest on the edge of July and August, where there was a rebound in the cryptocurrency space. Right now, a social interest inside of Twitter followers ranking is steadily increasing. However, Reddit subscribers also are attracted by its chain, but with a little bit slower tendency. Just have a look right now at ELROND's developer activity. That's something that may be a bit bothering to its shareholders. What we can find is that amount of commits are decreasing with a time. However, it's still on a satisfactory level, with about 50, 60 to 70 commits per week. So it's maybe something that hasn't been as strong as it used to be in the past. However, it's still showing us that the chain is developed in a quite good manner. Right now, let's have a look at the future events for ELROND chain. We can find that there are some products that are going to be integrated with ELROND, and also ELROND Gold agnostic integration during Q4 will happen. So being agnostic partners to other chains, as there was mentioned, a Xcure or Algorand, or right here Polkadot in a roadmap of ELROND, means that this chain is trying to not enter into agreements with software and other technology service providers that are exclusive or that dilute their objectivity and integrity value. So they do not accept commissions from third-party providers. So it's very important in order to get the chain independent from the other competitors. And right now, let's get into some technicals for ELROND network. We can find that for ELROND, recently we've seen an increasing amount of leverage longs that has been recently been liquidated right about 3 days ago. So we've seen that with this surge of the 25th 26th of October, we've seen that that phenomenon has been met with a very strong decrease in leverage longs after this surge been corrected. So within recent days, we just gone through a very healthy correction that may be used right now as a possibly very good position in order to enter. And as we can find on Viewbase, ELROND network is one of the chain that recently been found as interesting in investors' eyes, as we can find that sentiment around this crypto on FTX exchange especially is on a highly good position. But regarding recent correction, we can find that that may set a right now a good environment in order to this crypto as interesting, and also sentiment around Elrond on Quantify crypto showing us about 76 points. That it means that market is not overheated as of right now. Let's get into technicals. So finally we are just getting to formation of ascending triangle. Ascending triangle is a bullish continuation pattern on a weekly chart. Is highly seen that we are right now trying to escape another horizontal level of 250-ish area and get above $300. That is a psychologically important level as of right now. So if we just draw this horizontal line and also another line that may point how this ascending triangle looks, we may also try to find a possible extension of this triangle to the upside. So if we like to compute the height of this formation to the upside, we need to make a firstly measurement from the price of the horizontal trend line to the lowest valley in the pattern. So right now it would be something like this, and we can just move it to the possible breakout from this formation. If the breakout will happen right here, the possible extension in its price to the upside will get even to $450. So it's right about 50% from this breakout. So if we'll make an assumption that this formation, this ascending triangle formation, will break out to the upside, especially as it keeps very firmly this 50 EMA line moving average, we can make a possibly target that may get us right to this $450. If it will happen, that will be possibly trade with such trading board to be set. And if I'd like to make a possible entrance on ELROND network, that will start, my position may start right now with a possible extension of 445 and with a stop loss been set right at those level of the lowest point of this bearish week of a candle set by 27th of October. So right now we can find that it's very high risk-reward ratio, and I find ELROND network as one of this profitable trade that can make us nice gains. In terms of area of entrance, I would find this one to being set right at those limits. So possibly a good entrance is still to be here, and this area is being limited by 234 and 286, so it's quite a large extension. But regarding the possible extension of a target, that's quite reasonable if you ask me. So that's it for today's episode. Remember about risk management. If you have enjoyed our episodes, just remember about hitting a like button and subscribe to the channel if you find my content informative. See you in the next episode.